Hello and welcome to the ScreenRec installation guide. Today I'm going to show you how to take screenshots of your computer screen, how to edit those screenshots, and finally how to record videos of your screen. Okay, let's get started. Let's head over to screenrec.com and click download for free. This will take you to the download page. Click the link that corresponds to your operating system, which is Windows in my case, and the download will start immediately. If you're using Google Chrome like me, you will see the installation file here at the bottom. Just click on it. If you're using another browser, you will most likely find the file in your downloads folder. The setup is very straightforward. Just click next, I agree, next, and let the installer do its magic. When you first start ScreenRec, you will see this prompt. Press Alt+S to capture your screen. Remember this shortcut. You can use it to start ScreenRec at any time from any app. So press Alt+S and drag your mouse across the screen to select the area you want to capture. For a full screen capture, simply drag your mouse from end to end. You can expand or contract the selected area however you like. Now let's press the photo camera button and take a screenshot. You have several options, but let's start with the link icon. Clicking it will take you to the sign up screen. You might wonder, why should I bother to sign up? Well, for once, you get 2 GB of free cloud storage for your screenshots and screen recordings. But what's even better is that ScreenRec will automatically upload your screen captures on the fly if you have a free account. This means that you will instantly get a sharing link. As soon as you sign up, you will see this little notification here. ScreenRec automatically uploads your screenshot to the cloud and copies the link to your clipboard. Let me show you what you can do with that sharing link. Click the recording history icon in the menu and you will see the screenshot you've just made. Hover over it and click the link icon to grab your sharing link. You can then go ahead and paste this link in an email. That's it. Let's talk about your other options now. If you click the second icon, you can copy the screenshot image directly to your clipboard. That's different than copying the link. Let me show you. When you press paste, you get the actual image within your email instead of just a link. This works on social media, messaging apps, and all email clients. Going back to the screenshot, you can use the third icon to save it as an image file on your computer, and clicking the last icon on the right will discard all changes and close the window. Finally, if you want to change the file name, you can click in the bottom right corner and type whatever you like. Now that you know everything about taking a screenshot, let's talk annotations. The first tool we're going to look at is the comment bubble. To use it, make sure it's selected on the left-hand side and then simply drag your mouse. You can use the first drop-down to change the font face and the second drop-down to change the font size. If you click this little arrow here next to the line tool, you can change the outline color. And if you click this other little arrow next to the spray paint container, you can change the fill color. And there you have it, your own custom comment bubble. Now, if you want to move a comment, just hover over it until your mouse turns into a hand and then drag it. And if you want to delete a comment, again hover over it until you see the hand, then right-click select delete or simply press the delete button on your keyboard. The next tool we're gonna look at is the rectangle box. You can use it to highlight an area of your screenshot. Just like the comment bubble, you can change the rectangle outline and fill color. But there's also another trick here. See this box that says 0%? That's the background color opacity. If you increase this number, the rectangle will start to get semi-transparent, and if you make it 100%, it will be a solid color. Just like a comment box, you can resize, move, or delete a rectangle. The next annotation tool is the arrow, which is pretty self-explanatory. You can use it to point to something important. You have the option to change the color here. Finally, we have the text box tool. This is easy too. Just select the tool, click anywhere on the screenshot, and you'll add a text box. You can adjust the font face and the color to your preference. Wow, so it's been only 4 minutes and we've covered how to install ScreenRec, how to take a screenshot and annotate it. You're almost a ScreenRec expert. The last thing we're going to talk about is recording a screen video. To record your screen, press Alt+S again or press the video camera button in the ScreenRec menu. Then drag your mouse across the screen to select the recording area. If you need to record the full screen, simply drag your mouse from end to end. You can turn the microphone on and off and adjust the volume. The little green bar shows you how loud your microphone is. To stop recording, press Alt + or the stop button. Since ScreenRec uploads your screen captures on the fly, you will get a private sharing link as soon as you stop recording. There's no need to wait for your screen videos to upload. Finally, if you want to access your past recordings, simply click the recording history button in the ScreenRec menu. You will be able to see all of the screenshots and screen recordings you've taken so far. When you hover over an image or a video, you can grab the sharing link again, and you can also view it or delete it. So there you have it. You know everything you need to take screenshots and record your desktop with ScreenRec. If you're watching this on our YouTube channel, make sure to subscribe because we'll be adding more videos like this in the future.